resources for the veterans. But the important thing that we're doing there is we're providing them with relaxation techniques like mindfulness-based stress reduction. So we have actually translated the physical world mindfulness classes to the virtual world, and we have started holding classes with expert mindfulness practitioners and veterans. Now, one of the reasons virtual worlds are so important and why avatars are a key aspect of them is this concept of the Proteus effect. Now, this was first defined at Stanford University's Virtual Human Interaction Lab. And basically, it's what you see your avatar doing actually has an effect on your behavior in the physical world long after you've left the virtual world. So there's a couple studies that I suggest you read if you're interested in this. We wanted to go a little farther than just having people watch their avatar do something in the virtual world. And so one of the things we came up with was a virtual jogging path. Rather than just press the button and watch your avatar run, you control that avatar with your breath on an ordinary microphone, so there's no special equipment. You have a microphone to do the voice chat in the world anyway. And if you can breathe into the microphone in a regular, relaxed way, your avatar will run this jogging path. Now, beyond that, we have put our virtual humans into the virtual world. We've started with Second Life. We've also done a couple of other virtual worlds. They serve many purposes. They serve as 24/7 guides. So when you pop into that space, this guide that we have here named Info will come up and greet you. He remembers you. He can take you on a navigational tour of that space, and he can take you wherever you want to go. So he's got all the information. Now, it was quite a challenge to take our technology from virtual humans and put them into this persistent online environment, but we managed to do it. Here's a picture of Info interacting with a visitor. Right now it's text, so you type your queries to Info and he types back. Another virtual human that we're doing is part of a storytelling activity for veterans called the Warrior's Journey, and this is designed to have classic warrior stories throughout history that embody the kinds of core ideals that a soldier would have. So the power of story is great, and if we can get people to think about the positive aspects of being a warrior, the duty, the dedication, that type of thing, then we can help them rewrite their own personal story so that it's a more positive thing. I think now we've got the next video, so I'm going to show you next a video of someone going through this experience. We put it in a tower. You can walk into this tower and you will see a choice of several classic warriors from history. So she's going in the tower, and there's the menu: Cheyenne Dog Warrior, Japanese Samurai, or True Heroes. And I'll talk about the other two in a minute. We're going to see the Cheyenne Dog Warrior.
When the dog rope was passed down to me, I became a part of a great tradition.
So there are these panels in the tower. So you see this. And when you get to the top...
I was a dog soldier, a warrior.
Can we go ahead and cut the sound so I can talk over this? Thanks. So but you can let it play. When we get to the top, you actually meet the 3D Cheyenne Dog Warrior. And you can ask the dog warrior questions about what he's talked about, these scenes from his life. You can ask him off-topic questions like, who's your daddy? He'll actually tell you who your daddy is, or who his daddy is. And it's an interactive experience that allows the participant to go deeper into the story and ask questions about the elements that are important to them. So I want to just get to the top here where you can see the Cheyenne Dog Warrior. Now, he finishes the story with voice and says his comrades are buried here. But then you are given a text thing that says you can now talk to the dog warrior, and then you start typing, and you can stay there as long as you want. I'm going to go to the next slide. When you finish, you leave the tower. You can go right back to the lobby, and you can pick another story. Another story we're working on is the Samurai Warrior, and in that story, the Samurai Warrior is a calligrapher before he goes to war, but loses the use of his arm in an injury in the war, and the story is about him learning to use the other arm to do calligraphy. So it's about returning from injury. Can we have the slides back? The last selection that was on that menu is called True Heroes. And what we're doing beyond having a storytelling agent with which you can interact is to have a virtual human agent that actually helps you create your own warrior's journey story. So it will be a two-part agent. Part of the agent will be online so that you can upload videos and audio and images. And the virtual agent within the world will help you to create a story that then can be experienced by others in the Warrior's Journey Tower. We are also working on voice recognition in the virtual world. This is a little bit harder than we thought, so we're going to keep plugging away at it and see if we can get the virtual agents in the virtual world to understand as well as Ada and Grace do in the museum. So I talked about the authoring of the story, and that's pretty much, well, I had one more slide, but we lost it. The last slide, here we go, is about collaborations, and we have a number of really exciting people who are interested in this work from either a medical standpoint, the veteran standpoint, or doing cool things. So again, like everybody else here, I invite you to come and brainstorm some ways to collaborate. If you need virtual humans for anything, or if you want to start thinking about ideas that we could improve them with, then we appreciate that, and we'd love to talk to you.
Jacquelyn, before you go, question for you. So here you're talking about the virtual world. You have some issues then, and that is, like you've mentioned the AI. There's got to be some off-the-shelf tools that understand voice recognition, like a Nuance and some of these true speech tools. Have you had the opportunity to work with like a Microsoft that has, you know, the Tell Me technology? Have they been open to donate a lot of their tools?
We haven't worked with Microsoft, but we have worked with some companies for the voice recognition. The bigger thing for us is getting the agents to respond in voice.
On the AI side then. So the
yeah, so you can record voices, but that makes them not very flexible because then you're stuck with what you've recorded. You can use something called SearProc where you've just recorded the phonemes and have those reconfigured quickly when a question is asked. But that still sounds a little machine-like. Right. Better than most of the machine ones. So it's an ongoing research area.
And if we want to see this, is there something in LA we could actually see some of this technology?
The Institute for Creative Technologies has a monthly tour. So just email, I think, tours@ict.usc.edu or go to the website, ict.usc.edu.
And do you ever see maybe Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Loud Lizards coming back in 3D like that? I'm not sure. It kind of looked like that, right?
Only for those people that go see Jackass 3D.
There you go. Jacquelyn, all right. Thank you very much.